business card there. You can see it throughout the whole show. Nolan Ryan, 7. Oral Hershiser, rookie card, 7.5. Electric Ice, Mario Lemieux, 8.5. Tony Kukoc Gold, numbered to 9,500. This one I knew was going to be a bad grade. I didn't care. Big Dog, Glenn Robinson. He is a beast. Was a beast, I should say. George Gervin, 1981. 6. Off-centered massively. It's the worst grade so far. It will be beaten, trust me. Anthony Hardaway, Classics. I opened up a case of this last thing. I told you guys all about that. How I did that. Opened up a full case. Got wrecked. I actually got a lot of these in there. Probably graded 30 of those or so total. 9. Most of them came back 8.5 and 9, I believe. And Issel, 7. Kind of grading just about anything at any given moment. This is a good one. Devin Booker, Gold Wave, Mosaic. Probably going to snap this guy out. I'll take a look at it with my magnifying glass again. See if I miss something, because these guys don't clean your cards like SGC does. Yeah, this one looks like a 10, honestly. They grade really tough. Typically you can see something. I'll go through this one again. It's going to go off to my secondary pile that I'm going to have regraded. Because a 9.5 SGC is not as good as a 9, but I think it's a 10 SGC. They just grade a lot harder than SGC does. And people don't like their labels. I like the hologram and the back of the holograms, and it just looks more modern, I think. Obviously the green isn't that appealing to me, but it's my second favorite slab. I like SGC, then I like CSG for looks, then Beckett, then PSA. I think PSA just needs to upgrade their labels. Their labels are absolutely 1970s. And everyone's like, it's classic. It looks terrible. I like their slab though. Like, these guys got a smaller slab like they do. I like how thin, and I just like how clear these are. And I think if they upgrade this label and made it just a little bit smaller, or at least bolded out the letters to where the label stands out a little bit more as a eye appeal versus just a big old white sticker. Obviously the subgrades are a huge plus on the card, but I didn't get these done. These got done at $7.20 with my discount that I got for mass subbing. I think I can get them for like $10 now or $12. Porzingis Silver, Premier level. I like that. 8.5 though, it's a little rough. It's soft center, top to bottom. They're like I said, they're really hard on the grading. Off-centered right to left, just barely though. I mean, I don't think that really justifies an 8.5. Just that little bit of centering there. I'm gonna put that off the side, because if he picks up and his card prices jump a little bit, I might reset those. No rush to sell a lot of stuff. Sorry, a lot of the plastic's coming off on this, guys, on the cards. DeAndre Ayton, 8.5, probably a surface issue somewhere on this thing. As always, they're known for the surface issues. Will not resell that one. These cards really, just base anything. Shaquille O'Neal Golds, I love these. These are sleeper cards, I think. 9,500 print production, it's pretty good. Yeah, they just $9 these, man. I didn't get a single 10, 9.5, nothing. Order of 1,300 total, and did not get a single 10 on CSG. Which I would say that obviously their 10s are pristine. They're different than PSA 10s and SGC 10s. They're like Beckett. So if you get a 10, it's worth pristine value. It's not. A 9.5 is like Beckett. 8.5. Some old stuff here. Now, if you're looking to buy some of these things and I don't have them listed on eBay, you can hit me up on my email address here, and I'll leave that up for you guys to take a look at. I go to all the card shows at Dallas Card Show, all Dallas card shows. I'm going to start doing a lot more shows here. This next year I'll probably start doing at least one every month. Obviously there's one every other month at Dallas Card Show, just about. But it's starting to be to where I've got most of my sales on eBay, and I really need to start doing Instagram for everybody as well. I'm just kind of old and need to figure out how to do that. I'm an old man. Matt Williams, 1987 Sports Flicks. Here we go, Bo Jackson Sports Flicks 9. So now, give you guys an idea, CSG on the older cards, like pre-80s and stuff like that, they're definitely not as hard as SGC. SGC grades the old stuff way tougher. But the new modern stuff, they don't grade as hard, in my opinion. I'm not. It's not facts. It's just from what I've experienced from the two companies here. I would definitely put CSG up there with grading intensity. I'd put it on up there with PSA. Like they're that strict with most of their cards. It's just they don't have that resale value yet. I think it's going to take some time and some years for people to understand what they've been grading for a long time. Sandy Koufax 2, a little dent back there in that card. We'll see where this value is at. If it's like a $100 card out of 2, I might resub this, try and clean it up a little bit better. No, never mind, it's got a crease across the entire bottom. That is a 2. That is going as the lowest grade. Wayne Gretzky, O-Pee-Chee 5.5. Centering issues there. Get into some of the older stuff. Dwight Gooden, Seaver. That's a 9. I'll take it. Barry Larkin. Anybody remembers the 80s? This guy was the man. Greg Maddux, update, 8.5. I will take it. It's not the glossy. I do have a glossy in here somewhere. This is just a base, 8.5. But I will take it. As anything 8.5 or better, actually 8 or better is something I try to strive for on older cards. These are tough, man. These are right out of the pack. Right out of the box. They come in like a little box. But I didn't see anything wrong with this card. So I'll go through some of these again. Dave Judd, it's not really worth reselling. It's too cheap of a card. Alrighty, Mark McGuire 8.5, another rookie. I like those. I have a ton of sets of those I'll be reselling. Anyway, I'm gonna pause the video again and start back up. I'm back. Back at it. Another box. Alright, Jim Kelly, 1987. Is that his rookie card? His first year card. Anyway, I thought it looked pretty clean when I sent it. Obviously, looking back at it now, probably wouldn't resub it. Griffey, Sandberg, 9.5. I would take any 9.5, any card. Does not matter. Highest grade so far. 9, Jim Tomey. Good ball player, Hall of Famer. There we go. Frank the Tank Thomas, the Big Hurt. Score, SGC 9.5. Beckett 9.5. Kenny Lofton 9.5. Rookie. A lot of this stuff I'll be selling. Griffey 9.5. I gotta speed this up. We got way more cards to go. Alex Rodriguez, rookie, 8.5. Another hockey card, 6.5. Centering issues, obviously. Now, if I had the subgrades on there, we'd spend way more money. Ozzie Smith, 1981. 8. I'll take it. Alex Rodriguez, 9. Alex Rodriguez, rookie card again. 9 or 8.5? Yep, 8.5. So far, it looks like our race between 8.5 and 9s are really close. 8.5's probably a little bit ahead. Most of this stuff is older, so you gotta expect lower grades on a lot of this stuff. They are harder to get grades, even though these are straight out of the box. I still have more of these that I haven't opened. This is a cool one. It has Willie Mays, Rose, and Lynn on here. Trying to get you all as Rose, Mays. Yeah, cool card. Those guys were great ball players. Nolan Ryan, 1989, straight out of the pack. Centering issues left to right. If I had my centering tool, I would have saw that and never sent this card. But experience will get you there. Sticker, 1981, Fleer. About a bunch of stuff, hoping that one day these will hit. Somebody will make those cards more known. Let's get these organized over here. Alright. Nolan Ryan, 9. 87 tops. Straight out of the pack. I opened up a case of this stuff. This one looks centered. Both, I thought all the 87 stuff that I sent, I thought would 10. Back then, this card still looks clean. I don't know what's wrong with it. As I look at it, I see no centering issues. I see no surface issues. I don't see it on this card at all. So I don't know. Without the subgrades on there, I can't really tell. Don't know. Fred McGriff, 1987. Is it traded? Yeah. 9. Got a 9 on it. Dang it. So close. Is it Tiffany? No, it's not. It's just a regular 9. Fred McGriff. 1987, Matt Williams. Traded. I like these. 8.5. 8.5 pulling away. 9, Greg Maddux. These are right out of the pack, man. They look so clean. Right out of the box. This one's out of the pack. Rack pack. 9, McGuire. Come on, 9s. Let's go. Oh, here comes an 8. It's hard to get. Usually the 8.5 is the limit. Canseco. I think once one grader gets in, he gets a bunch of orders and just goes through them, and he's probably like, yeah, that's 8.5. Just kidding. 8.5, Barry Bones. What do they want? 9. I can pause it. 9. Alrighty, back at it. Taking breaks. 9.5. Frank Thomas. My 9.5 stack is getting larger. That is the goal. Sending an 8.5 Ivan Rodriguez is not ideal at all. 9.5 Jet Bagwell. Take that one. Be a nice little penny there. Turn that card from a $1 card to a $30 card. Not bad. Just sold this same exact card. I thought it looked. This one looks way better than the one I just sold too. Sorry, my fingers are wet. I just washed my hands. Kellogg, Ricky Henderson, 6.5. Nick, do I have a 6.5 file? Yes, I do. Miguel Cabrera, 9. Take that all day. 7.5. Don Mattingly. Back corners. I just feel like these guys' grades so stinking hard. Some of these cards, crazy. I don't see the problems with them. 8.5. Centering. It doesn't look like it. It does not look like it at all. Don't know. I don't know what they're hitting me on because I don't have the surface or anything to pay for it. So, Mickey Mantle, 8. I thought these were all 10s. Obviously, that was when I first started. Topps traded Dwight Gooden, 8. That's disappointing corner. See, that one's noticeable. 9. This guy, I don't even know who that is. He's a Hall of Famer. I wouldn't have sent it. Forsberg, 8.5. Top finest with the sticker. Barry Bonds, 7.5. These probably had some surface problems. Alex Rodriguez, rookie, 8. Oh, this one's a cool one. Authentic. You usually don't slab the authentic ones, but they authenticated. This one's a hand cut. It's just not cut correctly, so they didn't. Obviously, it's got the missing piece there. It just wasn't cut right by the person that cut it out of the cereal box. And it's creased down the middle too. Cool card though, man. Definitely will be selling that guy. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll keep that one. Let's see. Roberto Clemente, 2. Worst grade so far is a 2. Obviously the authentic is the worst, but it's a cooler card. 5.5 Roberto Clemente, 1957. 3rd year card. Nice card. I like that one. That one will probably be a seller as well because of the grade. It's the unusual, 4.5. I don't have a 4.5 pile. I do. Ricky Henderson's in it. Alrighty. 3. Early Win. Hall of Famer, 1950. I love the 58, 55, 56. The yellow border, those are cool. Alrighty. This box is almost done. Ted Williams, 1958. 2.5. Make a low grade pile. How about that? There we go. 8.5 Randy Johnson. 8.5 Deion Sanders. Leroy Jordan, 8. The 8 pile is catching up to the 8.5 and 9. That's not what we like to see. Alright, I'm going to pause you guys again. Give you guys a rip of the box to show you what they look like when they come out of the box. See if I can figure it out. Alright. That open. Ta-da! What does it look like? Card in here that didn't get graded. Card is coming apart. That's not a good sign. Ah, this is the Ryan. Yeah. Card is coming apart, so why didn't you just slab it for me? What the heck? I paid for it. Slab the card. This is the... I don't care if it's coming apart. Slab it. That's the whole point, man. This is a 1977 Topps cloth card. Just... I would love for them to slab that card. Just authenticate it. I don't care. If it's ripped in half, just put it in a case for me. It's a keeper card. Dang it. Paid $7 for that. It's irritating. 9. Yeah, I like them. I'm definitely going to sub with them again just because of the price points. Right now I'm doing SGC mainly because of the price, and their grading is a little bit more easy, I should say. A little bit more easy. They're much easier grade to get better grades on some cards. I mean, obviously not all, depending on the grader. But these slabs are just beautiful. I love how clear they are. 7. Why are you slabbing a card a 7? That's right out of the pack. A 7 to me has got like a major defect. A 7.5, like you gotta have some kind of major defect on this card, or the centering's got to be just completely off, top to bottom. The 7.5, I don't know. They're definitely a little strict. That is for sure. 8, 9. These chrome ones, they just grade so difficult. Unreal. 9. You don't give out the 9.5s easy, guys. Then again, I probably wouldn't have sent 90% of this stuff had I had the experience that I have now. 9.5. Probably would have a 60% gem rate with these guys. Probably a little bit less because they are a little harder on my rates. I probably would have mostly 9s, 8.5s, and 9.5s. So didn't clean these properly and was new. 8 months ago, I didn't really grade a ton of cards. Barry Bonds, 8. I'll take anything. 8. Barry Bonds. Mark McGuire, rookie, glossy. I like that card. 8.5. It's like these ones are here. Like this is justifiable to me. 8.5. Like look at those corners. Like definitely a problem. But like when I get a fresh packed card, just barely off centered. Like this card's justifiable. 6. Look at the centering on that thing. It's atrocious. Like that makes sense. But like those other cards I pulled right out of the pack, an eyeball test. If you can't see it with your eyeball, it's probably good enough to get an 8.5 just regardless. On just the centering alone. Like this. Like it's no. I knew I was gonna get bad grades on these because of this. And I'm not dogging them in any way, but I think they're a little too strict on some of the brands. Definitely. But like on the old card, like that card right there, yeah, looks like a 7.5. This one's an 8.5 here. Roger Clemens. Yeah, put all these back in the sets, man. I have so many 85 sets. 8.5. 7. I pretty much sent every single Roger Clemens, regardless. Russ Saberhagen. Cal Ripken, 1983, 84. Wade Boggs. 7.5. 8. 8.5. That one I knew was going to be an 8.5. 9.5. De'Aaron Fox. Right out, I opened a case of this stuff, man. It was a fun rip. Select. Always a good time. 9.5. Devin Booker. Again, trying to hit me up on my eBay page, or send me an email if you want to do outside of eBay. On that email only. Don't message me on eBay saying, hey, I want to work outside of eBay. I'm just going to tell you no. But if you hit me up outside of eBay on that email address, I will talk to you, and I probably will start doing Instagram more. I need to. I got too many cards. I got hundreds of thousands of cards I need to sell. That I want to sell, I should say. 7.5. Thought about opening up a card shop. I just feel like the overhead and the timing is not good right now. Card market's kind of nosediving in a good way, I think. I feel like it's, look at these credit cards, these are cool. It's just readjusting. I feel like baseball and hockey are still good buys because the prices just don't reflect the basketball market in any way, shape, or form. Basketball cards are just so much more expensive, and of course I'm happy with that because I'm a basketball guy. But I would also like to see some of these baseball cards, and hockey cards make some prices other than just Wayne Gretzky. Like there's so many players that Like there's a lot of basketball players, like Amari Stoudemire. He was, in my opinion, he's real close to a Hall of Fame type player. Had he been playing right now, his cards would be worth, oh my God, it'd be outrageous. Can you imagine? Shaquille O'Neal's playing right now, and he had like a Prism 1 of 1. Like it would be millions of dollars. Not millions, but probably $1 million. Jose Canseco. 8.5. My 8.5 pile is getting massive. 8.5. That's their favorite go-to, I think. 8.5. Glossy. Yeah, it's just a regular Maddox. Corners. Ooh, top of that piece right there. That's why. That could be fixed. We got a couple guys that can work on those cards that have those little lifts like that. I just don't like messing with any type of the card at all. I don't do any altercations of any type on a card. There's a lot of people that do random stuff that I've been noticing, and PSA doesn't detect it and don't know, and I'm just kind of like, would you want to spoon the side of a card in a plastic? I wouldn't want one, but I know they're out there. 8.5, I like this one. Flair Showcase, row 0. Numbered to 500. What a nice card. I like that one. 8.5, put it in my massive stack. Emmitt Smith, 7.5. What the heck is wrong with this? Again, don't know. I will go through every single one of these cards with a magnifying glass, guys. Because for $7.20, I will crack it out and resub if I feel like it's a 9.5 like this and it didn't get the right grade. Because graders make mistakes, especially when they're grading every one. You get a bad grade. Sometimes you get bad graders, guys. I mean, think about it. This market just blew up, and you got a bunch of new graders out there that are from all different companies, PSA included. I think PSA's probably got the worst grade returns right now, the worst grade reviews. I've cracked so many 8s that are 10s. It's like probably over 50 that are legitimately nothing wrong with the card, and I see them at the card shows and I'm like asking the people like, why did you get an 8 on this? They're like, I have no clue. Paid $300 to get this card graded, and it came back an 8 LaMelo Ball, and I was like, I'll crack that open right now and send it to SGC. Got a 10 on almost every one of them that are 8s. Obviously there's some that are off center, but 9.5. I'm excited for PSA to open up their basic level, their bulk level again at, let's say $30 a card. That would be kind of a go-to. If they can get it to $30 to $40, I would definitely start using them again. But right now, this is the go-to. CSG, SGC. SGC for return rates, obviously they're 2 months out. You get your cards in 30 business days. Still, they say 45 to 50, but it's 30 days on the dot. Like, they're so good on the returns. And their slabs sell, so I don't have any problems selling the cards. You just got to price them right. 2 9s. CSG, I haven't had any problems selling these either. It's really just the views. Let me get another box. We're back. I definitely feel like people are opening up to these new companies a little bit. I think a little bit too much, honestly. Some of the companies I don't like for various reasons. HGA, not a fan at all. Their grades are terrible, and their slabs to me are pathetic. The quality is just out the window on their slabs. They have literally done this, and the card snapped all the way across and just opened right up. I've done it to like 20 of them at the card shows. I even showed people, I was like, do you mind? It's a bad grade. Do you mind if I crack this real quick? They're like, you can crack it up. Like, just literally with my bare hands, open the card right on up. So not only is that an issue with fraud, because people can crack it open and put any card they want in it. Granted, it's an HGA. I wouldn't put their grading system past anybody. They're not reputable at all. These guys have been around a long time. Even though it's a new company, they've been grading a long time. Colts. Tore his ACL the day after I sent these. Of course. Started playing really good first 2 games, I think. 3 games. And tore his ACL. De'Aaron Fox, 9.5. Trying to get into the newer stuff here. 9.5. So we're opening a case of this. 9. Look at that one. Rasheed Wallace with the protector on it. I was a big Rasheed guy. Detroit Pistons beat the Lakers. Couldn't be happier. 8.5. Sean Kemp, rookie. That's a terrible grade. 8.5. Alonzo Mourning. Mitch Richmond, 9. Again, guys, it's going to take me some time to get these listed on eBay. It's probably taking me at least a month. I sell a lot of singles. Mainly, I don't really like selling my slabs on eBay. I do. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do have a lot on there. But look at this one. Atomic Refractor, Mo Vaughn, 8.5. That is just a beautiful card. My buddy Patrick will really like that one. Ratty cards. He'll definitely like that card. He's a Mo Vaughn guy. And Atomic Refractor, man. Look at that. Stickers, 1981. Opened a case of this. Sent in every card I felt like had a chance. Had a grade. They did not grade well at all. I think I got 1.9. There it is. Nolan Ryan. That's a good grade for that card. Very good grade. 8. These are the 81 stickers. Imagine if these were hockey cards or soccer cards. 9. Ricky Henderson, 2nd year card. If that was like a Gretzky or one of the soccer players, he'd be worth millions of dollars. Baseball, they get the stick. They legitimately get the boot. No one wants baseball. I do. I like it. 6. Sandberg. Kobe. What a grade. A 6. Let's do a quick inspection. Top corners and edges. Why? Soft corner. Said give that card a 7.5. There's gotta be something else. Could be centering with the corner issues. I don't know. I'll measure that card out. That's definitely a regrade, in my opinion. 8.5 Griffey. Why? Wow. Corners. Black back does it. Wins the award. Shaquille O'Neal, 1992, 93. Rookie card. Looks centered. I'll relook at that one too. 8.5 flare. Like these ones, I knew like they had little surface problems. It's not worth my time or money to resub those. SGC or anything like that. Like this here, if it's centered, I might resub it, but there's just not enough money. There's not enough. Like the grading prices really need to come back down to the $7 range. For this company, I feel like if this company brought their prices down to $7 again, you'd be able to grade more of, the Bowman cards and just the random everyday cards. You can't grade any of this kind of stuff. Tie-dye, die cut, 8.5. Very hard grades on these. These are just tough. Any die cut, they're just super hard to get good grades on. Jokic rookie, off-centered, left to right. 8. I knew those ones would be bad. Look at this. Courtside 2nd year card. Everyone's sleeping on these. I will hold these until they come up in value. 2nd year Jokic. Courtside silver. Very hard to get these cards, guys. Very, very hard card to pull. Devin Booker, 9.5 silver. 2019-20. 9.25. Look at that. Scope. 9. Premier level. Like it. I like it. My D-Books. He is my guy. I'm a Suns fan from Phoenix, born and raised, moved to Texas. Still a Suns fan. I do like the Dallas Mavericks, though. I do like Luka. I think he needs a lot of help. My gosh, give somebody learn how to trade for that guy. Like, they got a bunch of garbage around him. Porzingis is good, but he's just, I don't think he's a 2. I think he's more of a 3. And then Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a 6-man type player, in my opinion. He's good. I think he can score the ball really well and plays hard. Tore his ACL. But yeah, give the guy some freaking help, you know. Number to 15, these are huge. Give the poor Luka a chance. Wow. Corners. Holy moly. Yeah, this card is worth more money out of the slab. But will not resub that one. That one will not grade well at all. Corners are too bad. Look at this one. Jordan Poole. People are all grabbing him now. I've been collecting him since day one. First watched him play against the Suns, I believe, 2 years ago when he was a rookie, and I was like, holy crap, this kid's got some talent. You know, he's pulling it together. We'll see. I think he's got a long way to go defensively, but offensively, he's a monster. Wilt Chamberlain, Lakers, 6.5. I'll take it. Yeah, let's get back to that Dallas though, man. What can they do to make Luka better? I'm big on the Timberwolves too. I like the T-Wolves, Anthony Edwards, Karl Anthony Towns. I do not like D'Angelo Russell. I do have a card, a National Treasures auto of his. I wish he would do well, but he had a good game yesterday. He had a couple big threes. Julius Erving, 74. It's a big card. I like this. It's not worth much, but I like it. 7. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bob McAdoo, Rick Barry, scoring legends. I just feel like these have a lot of room to grow. Value-wise, for sure. Vintage. Stickers, man. Stickers, stickers, stickers. It's money in the bank. Give it some time. It'll roll it back up. Yeah, these graded really bad. Right out of the pack. Right out of the box. 7. I will go through every one of these later. Glossy, Greg Maddux. 8. An 8. Corners. Top edge. Rolls it out. Still a nice card. Hall of Fame. Look at this beast. Look at this card. Anyone that grew up my era in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, and you got this card as a kid, oh my god. This card was like game changer. I wanted every one of these as a kid. They always came with scratches. That was actually a decent grade on that card. 8.5 is decent. Here's another one. 8. I'll take it. 8.5 Shaquille O'Neal trade card. Disappointed in this one. Soft edge and corner. Not disappointed. It's an 8.5. Another sticker. 7.5. Trying to find where the 7.5s go. They're mixed in between all these 8s. Oh, here we go. There's some. Steve Nash, rookie. 7.5. Taking this one to the grave. Stevie Nash, boy, he was a game changer. Look at this one. Platinum medallion. Now I've heard, don't quote me on this, but I believe these are numbered to 200 without being serial numbered. Platinums. I heard that multiple times from multiple sources. So I tried grabbing a few of these, and the 6.5 is probably a really good grade on this because they are hard to grade. That's a keeper, and I will not sell these. Steve, maybe the 7.5. I'm gonna sell the base one. All right, another box. I'll be back. Alrighty, another box. Let's cut her open. When do I get to the good cards? Everyone's saying. That's what I'm thinking too. What was I sending? 9. Derek White. He's still got some talent. Torn ACL. I have no idea why I sent this card. Not even a fan of this guy. I don't even think he's relevant anymore. He might be somewhere deep in a bench. I'm not sure. Dominic Wilkins. Gold Wave or Orange Wave. 9.5. Wow. It's the ones you don't want. 9 blue. Hoggersaw. 199. Future Hall of Fame. Definitely a first ballot. What about this man? Ginobili. Tricolor. 8.5. Off center, top to bottom. 60-40. I can literally look at the cards now without even most of them offside, right to left. Yeah, just being in like brand new at grading technically. I mean, I've been around cards my whole life, but really I didn't ever grade. I always sold raw and always dealt with raw. And then, you know, I did regrade and grade back when I was younger, but it was mainly me cracking PSA slabs to Beckett. And because PSA was known to what didn't get you the value that Beckett did. Beckett was always the king. Like the 9.5s outpaced the 10s back in the early 2000s, early 90s, or late 90s, early 2000s. And then sometime when I stopped collecting, I never stopped collecting, but when I stopped really collecting and selling and flipping, they flipped. And so it's just new to me that PSA is better than Beckett, and because they literally graded so much less. Like, but now it's like you send a card to PSA, like they are really, really hard on cards, which is weird because you got an old slab. Like the old slabs aren't worth anything because they didn't grade very hard back then, and now they do. And it got harder again, from what I'm hearing. It's like just in the last year and a half, like they've really got even harder. So we'll see how my submission does there. It's probably get it in another year. It's been almost a year. It's been eight or 9 months. I think it's been 9 months they've had it. I did it right before the shutdown in March. Got some really big cards here. Alright, so Dale Earnhardt, did the wrong one. I did NASCAR instead of IndyCar. But I went after Dale Earnhardt. Jeff Gordon, Ricky Petty. Ricky Petty. Dale Earnhardt, E5. Look at this one, Zach Randolph. He was such a good ball player too. 8.5 black, Topps Chrome Refractor. Believe it or not, this was a PSA 10 in the early or late, when I first got this card graded back in 2003, I believe. It was a PSA 10. I cracked it out. It Beckett 9'd, and so I figured I'd give this a shot. Got an A5. Just goes to show you how hard these guys are grading. This was a PSA 8. It got a 6, and you can see it too, left to right. Old PSA. We're talking old PSA. New PSA is a bit different. 8.5 Derek White silver. I'm probably gonna relook at that one there. I think he's got some upside. I thought this card was an 8. I mean, I know it's only 0.5 off, but this is a super hard card to grade, like extremely hard. They usually have outerwear, like major outerwear. This one does not really have, like just barely. Like you're gonna give that a 7.5. Okay. Centering top to bottom. I see it. That's where they got it. Centering. The centering was pretty awful. These are impossible. The die cuts are just so hard, man. Good night. They're just so hard on these. I mean, they're hard to get in good condition. Steve Nash, 8.5. I was hoping for a 10 on that guy, obviously. This one is definitely getting cracked. Holy corners. Yeah, back side of the card. I'm going to show you the back first. It's a tie-dyed select. It's got print lines on the back. It's got white edges, or white corners. I will not keep this card in a 7.5. It's just too damn pretty to be sitting in a 7.5. It's better off in the regular, selling that raw. It's just such a pretty card. That will not be sold. An 8 print line. Yeah, I sent all these. They're print line, classic print lines, and some of those are just awful. 9. Here we go. I was huge on this guy. Starting to finally pay off. He's starting to play to, I think, his potential. I think he's kind of like an old school ball player, man. He's ball dominant, but he's like a smooth, very smooth ball player. Extremely smooth. Doesn't pass quite enough yet. I think he's got the ability to be a 16 and 10 guy, which I'd much rather have than a 20 and 6 guy. I'd rather have a point guard that got me 10 assists and 16 points or 15 points than a guy that got me 20 points and 6 assists, because it's a point guard. Point guards need to pass the ball. 9. But yeah, he's smooth. He's got a lot of talent. I just think he's scoring a little bit too much, which will get his card values up for me, but I don't really care. I just really would like him to be more of a distributor and then score when he needs to, because he's got a great shot on him too. Mid-range, and I think he's a full. I think he's going to be around a long time. Porzingis, 9. Don't know why I even sent these. Probably because Porzingis was, at the time, was selling at a really good price. Look at that sticker, 9. That's a tough one. I didn't get any good grades on these. Look at all this crap. 9. 8. David Rounds. I'll give that to my brother. Nolan Ryan, 6.5. Good night. Can't even find the pile. There's so many cards here. Ricky Henderson, 8. Another 8. How about a 7? That'll work for you? No. How about an 8.5? That one works. Oh, nope. Gotta get them all. 5.5. I think I got more. Hold on. Stack these guys real quick. 7, 8. 7, Jordan. 6.5. This is a long video, holy crap. 7.5. 6.5. Foil Jordan. Just yeah. Little ding in it. Another Jordan, 6.5. 6. 5.5. Six. 6.5. And last two of the box. Dominic Wilkins, tricolor. Red, white, and blue. Chicago Bears, team leader, 7. Don't know why I sent that, but whatever. It will sell. Alrighty. I think we're under our last block. Usually a positive, but we're just gonna grab the box. And the scissors. I think I got another sub coming in too. I don't think this is all of them. I was big on this guy too. Kind of got dethroned because of all the stinking knee problems. He's got major knee problems. So his career is pretty much on a wrap. I mean, I don't think the guy can even walk. So I'm kind of holding the baggage on this guy for sure. He's got so much talent too. The guy was insane. What the heck? 7. What did I miss? Like a 7's got to have like a ding of some kind. Like a major. There it is, right there, back of the card. I'm about to say a 7's got to have a major problem. Noticeable by the eye. That's why some of these I was like, dude, I don't see the problem with it. Another 9. Like these are gonna sell for like $8. I'm gonna make my money back on those. Even the A5, probably break even on those. Anything lower than a 9.5 is either losing money or breaking even on a player like this. Unless he comes back and plays well, which he can. I mean, he's got talent beyond. The guy is so talented. Great defender, got a decent jumper. He had hops. I don't know how. I haven't watched him like a year, but he just like you look at his stats and he hasn't played in a while. Again, 7.5. Just hit me. Hit me in the bottleneck right there, dude. Jeez. 9. Orange, 9. 9s are catching up. 8.5s are about 5 or 6 back. Orange, or not orange, green, mosaic. Like that. Garland. 9.5. Green. Yeah, I definitely got another box coming. For sure. So I got another video that I'll make after this one. This is not all of it, unfortunately. Kind of sick of looking at all these bad grades. 9. I just, guys, seriously, if you haven't sent out before, don't be cocky. Don't be like, oh my gosh, it's fresh packed, and be cocky about it. Even if you've been around cards your whole life, getting a 9.5 is not easy. I mean, you gotta have the right tools to really spot it now. Like a magnifying glass, centering tool those are 2 mandatory things. And then sending in the right cards too. At the price points now, $30 a card. If I would have sent these in now, even at $12.50 a card, I think I actually lose money. Obviously the grades weren't great, and doing it again, I wouldn't have sent any of these Darius Garlands. I wouldn't have sent any of the Hunters. Probably would have sent in a lot of the vintage. Like this stuff I probably would still send in. Probably not. I don't think the prices will. I'm like getting $20 back on these, $15 on these. I don't know what these are gonna get. They were going for like $60 as 9s, but prices have come down quite a bit on that stuff. Yep, getting another package for sure. Sorry, I'm getting a whole stack here. These are all Garlands. Good night. How many did I have? Jeez. These are all Garlands. Holy crap. I'm in trouble. Oh, flooded. Yeah, these are all Garlands. Alright, whatever. We'll just keep going. 8.5. 9. 8.5. 8.5. 8.5. 9. A lot of these are break even, guys. Break even on these. 8.5, 9. And to be honest with you, I have a stack that I had gone through on these. I got a little bit pickier on these. A little bit pickier, I should say. Yeah. I have probably 300 more raw Darius Garland that I picked up. I'm huge on him, man. I was sold on him the first time I saw him play in college, Vanderbilt. And another 9.5. Variation 9.5. Yeah, so I was just sold on him. And so when I'm sold on somebody, I tend to dip all the way in. I got more. Holy crap. Yep, I got another box coming in for sure. This is just part of the order. 9, 9, silver 9.5, another silver 9.5. Cool card. An 8, a 9, and an 8.5. So all the 8.5s, I'll probably end up taking a hit. But for now, guys, that's all I have for you on this video. That was not 416 cards. That was 300 and probably 70, 365. I've got another batch coming in probably tomorrow or the next day. So I'll hit you up then. Thanks for watching.